Good morning. My name is Hardik Patel. I am the student of University of East London. My enrollment number is 1911642. And today I am talking about some technological issues raised in the Lyons restaurants. Thank you. Have a good day.
Hello, this is Raju, kelavath. I am the student of University of East London and my enrollment number is 1939394. And in this topic, I am going to explain about the introduction part of Lyons restaurant.
Hi, I am Soorya and I am the student of University of East London and my enrollment number is 1943711 and I am here for explain the political issues of Lyons restaurant. Thank you.
Hi, this is Shekar. I am from University of East London. My enrollment number is 1944554 and today I am going to explain the conclusion part of the Lyons restaurant. Thank you.
Yeah, myself Babu. I'm studying at University of East London and my enrollment number is 1940490. I'm here for talking about the social issues that connecting in Lyons restaurant.
Hi, good morning everyone. This is Raju kelavath from University of East London. In this topic, I am going to explain about the Lyons restaurant introduction part. Lyons restaurant is founded by John Vincent, Henry W. and Allegra McKevedy in 2004, and its headquarters is situated in London and United Kingdoms. The vision of company is to offer healthy and good food to the customers. Lyons restaurant aims to do the evolution of environment, strategy and operations of respective industry. It will also explain about different issues which impact at different points in firm's value chain and areas related to the potential vulnerability food faced by respective restaurant. The main vision of this restaurant is to serve food good and that both tastes good and does good. The vision is based on creating and developing a fast food chain which can serve naturally fast food. The primary activities of this restaurant includes logistics, operations, marketing and service. Supporting operations of Lyons restaurants includes maintaining the infrastructures of all the restaurants of this chain. Management of this organization makes sure that their restaurant has everything which can be needed by their consumers. Human resources management is another supporting activity which does not produce the products and goods but manages the people who produces the food products. Technology development and procurement are other two supporting activities of Lyons restaurant which allow the management of the firm to develop and procure technology of equipment and machineries of this restaurant. Strategy, operations and partnerships are essential for a company to succeed within the market and to get an effective competitive edge. Purpose of this restaurant is to identify the industrial position of the restaurant sector of the UK. For this aspect, Patel analysis was used which was effective to determine the external influence on the sector. Moreover, Porter's 5 forces analysis was used which determined the industrial forces that could become success or failure factors for the sector and organization. In addition, the Lyons restaurant includes identification of range of relevant emerging issues and exploration of their potential impact within the firm's value chain. In today's competitive world, companies need to continuously manage their operations and strategies so that they are able to satisfy customers and gain a competitive advantage. Lyons restaurant is located around 70 places in the world. Its presence has in countries like Norway, Ireland, Spain, USA and Netherlands. Lyons is also engaged in writing cookbooks and produces cooking utensils and tableware line. It has been quite successful over the years and this will look to analyze the factors that led to its success. For one of the major reasons for the rapid growth of this organization is the strategies put up by the management team. The organization wanted to grow at a fast, which is the reason expansion to serve countries took place at a short span of time. In this case, the management concentrated on the whole supply chain process and made sure that all goods reached the right place at the right time. The management are concentrated on employing good quality chef who is keen to experiment with their food. This is the reason 4 different menus are available over the years and variety of food can be served to the customers. This organization taken for the Lions restaurant, which is operating in fast food industry.
Hi friends, I am Soorya and I am from the University of East London and my enrollment number is 1943711 and today I am here for present the political issue of Leon's restaurant. We are in the fast food industry and to attain success in the fast food industry, the most important element echoed by every organization is uniqueness. The customers always want to something experience and eat. And in the fast food industry, there is a high and strict role of government. In government, lots of laws are made in order to maintain and resolve the issue of health and safety of customers. It has a great impact on the operations of Leon's restaurant and every organization want to maintain the quality standard set by the government and also the organization is ensure that the products used by the production department is fresh and fit for the customers. When in the case of employees, the staffs in Leon's restaurant is trained by high professional individuals. So the skills developed by these organizations, employees can't imitate by any other organizations or individuals. And in workforce, in Leon's restaurant, workforce is highly suitable on the operations of that organizations. And also the skills and knowledge and suitability of the Leon's restaurant's employees cannot replace by any other machines or individuals. The employee resources is most valuable in Leon's restaurant and also the employees in Leon's restaurant is very rare because the workforce of the Leon's restaurant is well trained and skilled and also the human source of the organization is perform all the operations and activities at every level. The restaurant believed serving the tasty but unhealthy food. But in the case of Leon's restaurant is focused on serving healthy and also the quality foods to customers. This feature is setting apart from its competitors and also the Leon restaurant doesn't forget to serve healthy and quality foods to its customers. Then it's considered as a valuable in the customer's eyes. This capability is valuable in Leon's restaurant, that is, produce similar products at bulk. So it helps to reduce the time and cost. These all are the political issues of Leon's restaurant. Thank you.
Leon's restaurant faced lots of issues, even facing a competitive issue right now to remain stable in this challenging and competitive environment. Today I am going to talk about the most important issue faced by the Leon's restaurant is technological issue. In modern era, everybody is relying on the technology, which makes the valuable difference. Technology improves the productivity, effectiveness and efficiency of any kind of activity. The same issue faced by the Leon's restaurant when they started, even facing the same in this advanced world. So they need to be up to date and needed to create one challenging environment. So today I am going to discuss about some basics and advanced step technology so it helps to Leon's restaurant to stable in this modern era. So Leon's restaurant adopted some basics but some advanced technology utilities which help them to withstand against the problem. First of all, they started to using a technology for oil-free, cholesterol-free food, which makes them unique, and they can attract some more health-conscious customer from the market. The main thing they do is they customize some machinery and equipment according to the requirement of the restaurant, which makes to imitable and no other can copy the same equipment. With the enhancement in the demand for the sector, there is continuous improvement in the tools and techniques of the kitchen materials and others. For the Lyons restaurant, it was important to remain up to date with all the new technology which are nearly launched into the market. Some advancement in technology like artificial intelligence and advertising which could be used by the sectors in order to make the payment functioning faster. The firm is appropriately and effectively using renewable technology and energy which problems in inclusion of the plant-based items in the menu. They are focusing the technology which helps them to minimize the wastage and reducing the wastage. Technology could help the firm in devising more some and better customer for effective food development that is both healthier and tastier. Right now, managers of Lyons restaurants use the new and latest technology for communicating with people. Through it, they can interact with the customer easily. They use getting some quick feedback and they can reduce the waiting time so satisfactory level among the customers can improve. They are using the technology to maintain the quality of food through the advertising platform. Customers get the enough information about the launching a new product like they are using a website. And analytical tools are being adopted to take care of the account department, and it lowers the mistake which occurs into the account department and any other department in the Lyons restaurants. With the advancement in technology, the utilization of the kitchen space improved and certainly reduced the necessity of the kitchen space. Apart from this side, the flip side was a proper training for the employees needed, extensive skills required for doing this kind of particular activities. Many processes like billing, packaging, ordering, etc. And they are investing more on research and development department so they can upgrade it to a new technology which is available into the market.
Hi, this is Abhi here. I'm here to talk about the social issues that happens in the Lyons restaurant. The Lyons restaurant operations are highly competitive as an environmental group establishes the restaurant's suitability. So this approach has made several changes to which the restaurant's activities has been highly profitable, and the menu of this restaurant has increased the number of vegetables. So in Lyons restaurant, they initially had meat, oily and fatty food. Then they just update the menu like meatloaf, shepherd's pie, and pot roast and gravy and macaronis and cheese. These all have been featured on the restaurant, so the customers can enjoy the experience of dining and comforting the home. So they cooked food that they don't have to prepare themselves. The mass appeal of the savory filling foods that remind the customers of home and the childhood isn't likely to disappear any time soon. And the fuel used to cook the food products is the renewable energy, and the use of plastic is in the company is also limited. There is a solution after that to convert plastic into fuel in the plant, extract more to just the energy from the garbage, and it's the magnets that the eddy current separates, recovers the ferrous and non-ferrous metals that end up to in the household trash. After that, at the end of the process, the resulting at about 10% of the garbage original volume heads. So 2/3 of the carbon in the trash is derived from the biomass, such as food and wood plastic composed to other third. In the US, they just discarded the plastic for far more likely to end up in the landfill or the faculty facility that coax than it is to be recycled. Like that, according to the Environment Protection Agency, the American recycled only 9.1% of the plastic in 2015. The waste of energy facilities combusted 15.5%, but the most likely destination for the plastic discarded in the US is the landfill. It is the final resting place for the three quarters of it. The use of herbal medicine products and the supplements has increased tremendous over the part of the decades, with not less than 80% of worldwide that recycled, relying on for the same part of the primary healthcare. Although we just need to, the therapies involving these agents have shown promising with the efficiency of a good number of the herbal products clearly established. Many of the remaining understood, and they use it either poorly monitored or not even monitored at all. The consequences of this is an inadequate knowledge of the mode of action and the potential adverse and the reactions and the contradictions and the interactions with the existing orthodox pharmaceuticals, and for the functions of the food to promote both safe and rational use to these agents. Yeah, so the malnutrition is in all forms. That includes undernutrition, which consisting of the wasting and the standing inadequate, the vitamins or the minerals, and the obesity, and the resulting diet related to no communicable disease. The 1.9 billion adults are overweight or obese, while 462 millions are underweight. The 52 million of the children are 5 years of the age are wasted, and 17 millions are overweight or obese. These mostly occur in low and middle income countries. At the same time, in these same countries, rates of childhood overweight and obesity are rising. Yeah, so the developmental and the economic and social and the medical impacts of the global burden of malnutrition are serious and lasting for individuals and their families, for the communities and for countries. The restaurant wants to reduce the use of the restaurant want to reduce the oil and the other fat contents in here. So these are all the social issues that contains in the Leon's restaurant.
Conclusion: this report is mainly constructed to analyze the extreme external environment upon which Leon Restaurant Fast Food Center is operating, along with its strategic and operational programs. It can be seen that political and economic conditions in present UK is extremely volatile, and it does not support investment. And however, Leon's restaurant still stuck to its program and continue to provide service which satisfies each customer. The organization is also focused on investing upon research and development to introduce new technologies, which has been the reason for its extremely neat service. The restaurant is very careful about the materials that they are using, such as vegetables, meat, and fish, and they always ensure that each item is fresh. This is the reason is could deliver foods that are healthy. However, competition is extremely high, and other restaurants with their fancy outlook and cheaper food can attract new customers. but which can slow down their growth. This is the about the Leon's restaurant. Thank you. From the above report, it has been found that every organization has various environmental issues which must be first identified and then controlled by them by using various management models and theories. And the purpose of this report was to analyze the internal and external environment of Leon Restaurant, along with evaluating the strategies and operations. This purpose is fulfilled by using models of portals and five forces, pest analysis, and VRN model and value chain analysis. From the above, which it can be stated that Leon Restaurant works in competitive environment, for which they have developed capabilities um, of economic of scale and ability of producing healthy food by which a uh, competitive edge in fast food industries of UK is achieved, and there are various areas in which organization is vulnerable. They are identified as bias power is high, as there are a number of competitors in market, and there is high competitive rivalry. Financial resources. One of the most effective resources for Leon's restaurant is its financial assets. The firm has an appropriate investment capacity with which the firm is expanding the overall marketplace. For example, the organization raised around £7 million equality to ensure international expenses. Like Leon Restaurants reports its financial results for 2017 and 19. Human resources, another impeccable resources with the company is human resources. The firm operates in meritocracy where people are given equal opportunities. Moreover, the gender pay gap is very low within the organization, as it incorporates talented and skilled employees, which appropriately contributes towards the competitiveness to the organization. Sustainable research restaurant associate 2019.